Brock Purdy is now the best quarterback in the NFL, surpassing Patrick Mahomes. It's been official. It's been official. Yeah, the NFL announced it. No, but seriously, this guy could win the Super Bowl this year. It's nothing to laugh about, sneer about. This guy is good, and he could be the Super Bowl MVP in like a few months. Is there a Super Bowl winning quarterback comparable to this guy?
I thought back to this, and I think the situation that you might be able to compare him to is the last one that Peyton Manning won. Because people ask a lot, like, hey, can you win a quarterback can you win a Super Bowl with a quarterback that has this kind of arm, right? Now, Peyton Manning in his heyday had a better arm than Brock Purdy. But his final season, I mean, people were making fun of his passes, right? But they got to the receiver.
His defense was crazy. So good.
The defense was crazy. He had Kubiak, a Shanahan disciple, as his coach. So
the original Shanahan disciple.
Right. Now there are some differences, right? So like Peyton obviously had almost 20 years of experience to lean on. Yes. So 20 years of experience of anticipation and all that. He was taller, so he could see over a defense, but he wasn't as mobile. He wasn't as mobile, right? Didn't have that aspect of the game. And I think if you look back, I think Brock's skill players around him are better. To me, I look at that situation. If you're looking at, can a quarterback like Brock win the Super Bowl? I think if you compare it to the Peyton situation, I think there's some ample comparisons to draw to there, especially with the defense, a good supporting cast on offense, a good offensive coordinator.
Bad offense though. The Niners have a much better offense than that Broncos team had. If I remember correctly. I know they had Demaryius Thomas, and
that's what I'm saying. After Peyton, if I recall, Demaryius Thomas, and was it Eric Decker? They both kind of fell off, right?
Yeah. Well, if you remember that year, Peyton didn't play all the games. He was in and out. They had a lot of Brock Osweiler times, and his name is Brock.
Yeah.
So did he start the season as a quarterback? No, he came in and okay. So if Brock Purdy's Brock Osweiler, then who is the Peyton Manning of this team? Obviously, it's Sam Darnold.
Do you think Florio thought that like Osweiler could be successful? Because Osweiler, it's kind of a strange name, right? Like,
I couldn't believe Florio said that. It was the most I'm childish, but not that childish. Like, that was silly, beyond.
Especially when you have like a guy like that Ben Roethlisberger that once like Ben Roethlisberger, it's like was not like a conventional quarterback, but he was pretty good.
Then you have people that have like really cool names, and I think that's why they get drafted so high. I think the name thing matters, man. Tua, great name. Joe Burrow, freaking rhymes, great name. Justin Herbert, not a good name.
Jim Druckenmiller.
Oh, terrible name.